Good morning children. I hope you all are fine and have learned a lot from the previous video which we have sent on the same topic, maths. So in the previous topic we have learned about the importance of math, uses of maths and the different types of maths also we have learned. Now today I am continuing with the same topic and today we will learn about the components of maths. Components means most important parts of a math, without which math cannot be read by anyone. So the first most important part or the component of the map is distance. We know children that maps are drawings which reduce the entire world or a part of it on a sheet of paper. Means if we have to show something on the map as it is on a sheet of paper, we have to reduce its size. We cannot show long distances on the map. So children, in order to measure the distance of the place on a map, we use scale. As it is written in the book also that scale is the ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on the paper. Okay. For example, if you have to show the distance of 10 kilometer on a sheet of paper, see it is not possible to show the distance of 10 kilometer on a paper. So what has been done, that centimeter of a scale is used to represent 10 kilometer distance. 2 centimeter represents 10 kilometer, means 1 centimeter covers the distance of 5 kilometer. So the scale of your drawing will be 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kilometer. Thus scale is very important on a map and it has to be accurate. It is not that if you know the scale, you will be able to calculate the distance between any two places on a map. Another most important component of a map is direction. Children, you all must have seen that on a map on the right hand side corner an arrow is there. This arrow shows the north direction and it is also called the north line. So if we know the north direction, it becomes easier for us to find out another direction. As you can see here in the picture, see north is there. So if one direction is there, then we can easily find out other three directions like east, south and west. Besides these four directions, we have cardinal directions also in between. So here we have northeast, then southeast, southwest and northwest. So these are again very important to find the directions. And without directions, it's not possible to find out the location of the place. We already know this. Second most important thing which is used to find direction is compass. And I hope you all are familiar with this compass and you must have seen it number of times. So it is used to find direction. And the most important thing about compass is that the needle of the compass, it always rests at north. Another or the third most important component of a map is symbols. It is not possible to draw the actual shape and size of different features such as buildings, mountains and rivers or bridges or railway lines on a map. So what has been done? That some symbols have been designed which represents all these things. And colors and the shapes are also decided. These symbols gives a lot of information in a limited space. With the use of these symbols, maps can be drawn easily and are very simple to read. There are some symbols which are called conventional symbols because they are called conventional symbols because they are universal and any people from means different people from any part of the country, they can easily understand by seeing the symbol what it represents.
A sketch is a rough drawing of anything, example a fruit, an animal, a house, etc. It is neither drawn to scale nor is it a perfect representation of the object. As you can see in this figure, it is a rough presentation. So it is called a sketch. A plan is a detailed drawing made to represent the features of a small area on a comparatively larger scale than that used in a map. For example, if we have to see the length and breadth of a room which can't be shown in a map, at that time we can refer drawings drawn to scale called a plan. As you can see the drawing or a plan which is drawn here. So we can say that students of geography cannot study many things without maps, sketches and plans. Maps provide information about far-off countries. They also show the rivers, mountains and the roads, etc. Maps are friends and guides to men. Even the sketches which are drawn hurriedly are useful. They can show the position of few things in any area. With the help of these aids, many features can be shown easily on the flat surface. So children, here is an assignment for you. Make a detailed sketch of your locality in such a manner that a person who has never visited your home in the past could reach your home without any difficulty. Use 2 signs and 2 landmarks in your sketch. I hope the topic is very much clear to each and every one of you. Thank you children and have a nice day.